Welcome on all back to the shit here, man named Jack. Thigh, strawberry. Someone got murdered. Let's investigate. The mastermind. Wait, where were we? Right. Hold on a second. Rush into an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. The logic has defeated me.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Among us.
He said the thing.
He did the thing. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? I need socks. Strawberry, take the reins!
Okay. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Yes, Makoto, obviously. Stop dragging it out. We get it. What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that. Is there just nothing there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Yeah. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Monokuma's a girl bear.
Uh-oh.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You didn't bring it, right?
The autopsy.
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Yay.
See ya later.
So please do your very tip-toppy best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yes! Get on with it. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all of our other friends? Why? I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
A psychotic break, isn't it?
No.
Psychotic break right now.
I hate it too.
Dudes, man, it's a total bummer. I ran out of ice cream, man. This is the worst.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Not quite. Byakuya?
You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die.
Good point.
Where's Kitakiri?
I don't know.
That's true.
She's
but
somewhere in the room.
to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. See, Byakuya over here spitting truth.
I still love Makoto.
Damn you!
A dead body. An object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering.
Oh, there she is.
Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyokyo!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that OneManJack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
No. I mean, unless they start killing everyone. Actually, how would that work? Like, if one person just killed everyone, like, there, Monokuma, they're all dead, I win, let me go. I mean, you can't have an investigation if there's nobody left to investigate.
Well, I mean, the object of the game is to kill someone and get away with it.
Yeah, but if everyone's dead, if there can't be any witnesses if there's nobody left alive.
I don't know what kind of exception Monokuma would make for that, but I don't think Monokuma would be very happy about it.
Man, not in
Because-
the rules that you can't.
I mean, not yet. And I don't think anyone in the games thus far has tried to kill everyone at the same time.
I mean, Genocide Jack sounds like someone who might try to mass murder. Excuse me. Because that is a question, right? Like, would Monokuma show up and stop you? Probably. Anyways.
What?
Well, something also, I think was mentioned earlier in the chapter, in chapter 1, that, Jack's victims are typically male. And Chihiro does not fit the bill.
Chihiro's a cross-dresser. She's a trap.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. Oh, wait, what? If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? New rules? Okay.
So then...
Alright.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then I might try it. Then one more person's life could still be in danger.
It's
Interesting.
definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off.
And picked up. Score.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to the suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
Yes, we've been over this. You're beating the dead horse. The player remembers the stakes. And like part of this is probably just the era that this game came from, because this did come from an earlier era of video games when developers were less sure of how much they could trust players to remember stuff.
I mean, yeah, 2010.
Really? Anyways, that's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, we have to do it. We have to. No other choice. Okay, finally. God. Better check Monokuma file.
Like, I think this is just a Japanese thing. Like, I think Western games are a little more like, okay, yeah, we get it. You want to play the game, right?
Yes and no. In older games, some games had a bad habit of not understanding how much time certain actions took. Like there are some
Well, I'm
old-
talking about modern games, dude.
Well, yeah, but there are some older games that are, by today's standards, basically unplayable unless you play them on an emulator and you artificially increase the speed at which things happen. First thing to jump to my mind is Yu-Gi-Oh! False-Bound Kingdom. Not a great game, but a fun game if you can play it at 3 times speed. Because the attack animations take way too long, they look very cool. But considering how frequently you see the attack animations, they are entirely too long, and the developers didn't really take into account that time when they were making the game. So, something similar here. It feels like the I'm rambling too much. We need to investigate.
Yeah, let's get on with it. Now that we're here.
I'll not add my gabbing to the padding that we've already suffered through. Let's go.
The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school.
Discovered doesn't mean they died there.
The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly.
Probably one of the dumbbells that's on the floor of the blood spatter. That's all it says.
all it says, yeah.
Well, not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do. Alright, truth bullets. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Yeah. Do you need something?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. What do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Ah, cool.
I know, I wanna go with Kirigiri. She's nice, and she's pretty. And she doesn't smell like stupid white privilege like you do.
Byakuya is more likely to win
What do you mean?
the game of not dying.
How so?
I wish we played this game as Byakuya.
No, because he'd be too OP, and Byakuya would definitely try to kill someone.
Okay, but let's think about how many good investigation games do you play as an idiot, and how many good investigation games do you play as like a good investigator, like Sherlock or a professional detective, or
As an idiot, there are lots of games, more than I can think of when you're actually good at it.
how many of them are good? Like what's the one famous lawyer game?
Phoenix Wright is an
Phoenix
idiot.
Wright,
Is
oh.
an idiot.
Okay, never mind. I don't have a point.
Like
Next.
the only one where you're good at it is the spin-off, where you get to play as his rival.
Okay, fair. I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which you allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just blundered into solution because I'm a derp.
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Now shut the fuck up and do what I say. Inviting me to come with you in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now shall we get started? But we need to get moving. We're on a time crunch. I don't know what just happened. It looks like I'll be working with him on this one. Okay, good. Murder weapon.
Thank gosh.
Dumbbell on the floor, covered with blood. The blood stained, blow to the head, blunt object. Was this the murder
Okay,
weapon?
again, I really want to bring it back to this. That's sloppy game design. Like, it'd be one thing if, say, you could look at it, or if you couldn't look at it, like, there was no, like, hey, come look at this, like, objection thing, right?
Yeah, what they should have done, if they demanded that you talk to the characters before investigating the scene, they should have forced right into the next dialogue instead of allowing you a preliminary look around.
Yeah.
But, you know, the game's charming.
Yeah,
You'll-
I love Danganronpa. Unlike Jack here, I love Makoto, and I even love Takami, honestly.
I mean-
but it takes time, so much time for the character development to happen.
I like this game enough that I'm willing to forgive some of those flaws. Like, it was a mistake. It's okay. You
Yeah.
can move past it and enjoy the game.
I'm just being critical because this is something I'm pretty sure the game eventually learns from.
Yeah.
But again, this is only the first of several games, so...
Yeah. But also, if there's any, aspiring game developers in the audience, because basically every gamer wants or fantasizes about making a game at some point, this is a lesson to learn. Yeah. Also, if you actually are looking into or wanting to make games, go to the Extra Credits channel. They have a very long and full archive of different lessons about making games and philosophy and design. And even if you just have an interest in how games are made, it's fascinating stuff. And they talk a lot about, from a design perspective, how they're put together and what kind of thinking goes into stuff like this. But anyways,
I think
plug them.
I think we should cut the episode here because the investigation is basically starting. And yeah, we won't have time to really get it done in this video.
I mean, you think the investigation can be accomplished in a single 15-minute video? 'Cause
I mean, no, but at least you'd have more videos.
we're taking this to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Locker room dumbbell, truth bullets.
Alright.
Let me look at the fucking poster. Thank you. What's her name? God, I keep having to look up people's names.
Sakura.
It's embarrassing.
Sakura.
Sakura.
You can turn to me, ass.
Okay. Thank you,
Ow.
Sakura, for not body checking me out of the fucking way.
Because I know the names of these characters.
You right? Blood on it. Must have happened during the murder.
But
what
does it
What?
say?
It says Yukon, or is that the stencil on the poster? That might just be a blood splatter. Yeah, I think Yukon is actual stenciling. That's way too sharp to be blood writing. Are these spilled weights of concern? No? Okay.
I think it might want you to talk to the characters at this point, or
Yeah.
examine the
Kitty kitty.
body.
She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. Poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. This coming from Byakuya, holy shit. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard, like she can't even hear us. Bloodlust again. Written on the wall in blood. What does it mean? I could feel the life draining out of my body. It's a dead body, like mine will be.
Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork.
I hate you, Tagami.
Well then, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. With a blood pool splatter? A fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered with blood during the murder.
I don't know, that'd be an awfully big splatter. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
How many days has it been since the second floor opened up? 2? 3?
2, 3, or something like that, yeah.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
You're saying she came here to exercise. Fair assumption. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Which one's Hannah?
The black girl with the big tits, the swimmer girl.
Right, Asahina. Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it is difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from the others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else.
It is a possibility, I think.
Interesting.
But why would she want to avoid Sakura and Asahina? Okay, now we're definitely over time.
Okay, I'm just looking really quickly through this. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is prohibited. Okay. There's... aside from loaning your handbook out, there is nothing saying that you cannot go into the wrong locker room if you are invited in, if the door is held open for you, or if you murder someone and then use their booklet to open the door. Which, okay, but we're out of time. Thank you all for watching, but I do hear my curtain calling and we are out of time. So we'll have to catch you in the echoes, but don't forget to tongue punch that like button.